Cooking in the kitchen, pasta and chicken. Hello, Mum.
Hello. How are you?
Salad as well. Can I take this?
Yeah.
Okay. Salad coming with us. Here comes the salad. There we go. There's some cheese on the spaghetti. Hello, Leon. Leon, I wonder if, like you said the other day, you'd be willing to be on a phone connection for TBS EFM, maybe this Wednesday or Thursday. Would that be okay? Let me know. DM me or something. And anyone else who's interested, when I'm in the studio on Steve's show, or even when I'm not, if you want to do a phone connection with TBS EFM. Hola, hello Cam, 여러분 안녕하세요. Live stream Q&A Mukbang 다 하는 거예요. Hey Josh, hey Lilith, how you doing, guys? About to have my lunch, some salad, and okay, Leon, no problems. Whenever you can, let me know, and anybody else as well. Hello, Gay. Hello, everybody. Don't want to miss anyone out. I'm thinking we might do these on Instagram at some point as well. But we'll stick to YouTube today. I should get my laptop so I can see your messages, shouldn't I? Just 1 second. Okay, here we go. Nice to see you all. Just an informal chit chat, eating, mukbang Q&A, just chatting, whatever you call that. What kind of jeans are those? These are very light coloured jeans, aren't they, Josh? I always get them dirty. I think they're just Zara. Zara is my go-to when they've got the sales. I love sales, I'm sorry. That's my thing to do, is buy as many clothes from sales as I can. Hello, Joel. Nice to have you on board. Yeah, Cam, why are we not seeing you so often these days? Have you got sick of Daily K? I won't be cross, it's alright. Raoul's on board. Hello, Raoul. There's Mama Bint. She's just finishing off her cooking. Hello, sir. Wow, that's very nice.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Boys and girls. There she is, the star of the show. Hello, Christina. Stretching at noon. Oh, sorry I'm late, yes. Josh says you're his Korean mummy. You are his Korean mummy.
I am.
Oh. Okay, there we are on YouTube.
Hello. Spaghetti. Order spaghetti.
Yes, I did. Thank you so much, madame.
Spaghetti.
Here's the spaghetti bowl of pasta, basically. Not spaghetti, is it? Spaghetti's a type of pasta, I suppose. Tomato sauce.
Anyway,
Oh, it smells so good.
I didn't. You use a little bit more parmesan.
Bit more parmesan. My mum loves getting the parmesan in there. Western tip of kisses. I give my mum plenty of hugs and kisses, I promise, Josh. Yeah, but Cam, I don't want an excuse for today. I want an excuse for all the days you're not on board these days. Has your schedule changed, or you just don't find the time? It's all right. I'm saying it's all right. I'm making you feel bad. I'm sorry, Cam. It's totally okay. Tomato sauce and parmesan. Yes, yum yum, chap chap, as we say in Korean. I am hungry, so I'm going to get started. Happy lunchtime. Is it not lunchtime for you yet, Lilith? Are you, what, an hour behind there, is it? What's this? Fusilli pasta, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. You don't have any meat there, so I cook extra chicken here.
Look at that. What is that?
Just my imagination.
Bit of curry flavouring in there.
Curry flavor. But
what?
I think inside I hope warm.
How many bint? Carl is on board. Joel is on board. Joel, how old are you? He's a child, and his auntie listens to the show. Joel.
Is
Pasta is delicious. Pasta is quite spicy. What's in it to make it spicy, Mum? What's in the pasta?
Actually, that is ready-made. Instant one.
Is it arrabbiata then?
Yeah.
It's some instant arrabbiata sauce, which gives it a real kick in Korea, like proper spicy arrabbiata here. So, no, I love it. It's delicious.
I want to put some. Come on.
Chicken curry. No. It's so good. Oh. Not having rice and pasta.
Oh.
Hello, Faz. Good to see you. Goodness gracious, Raoul. It is goodness gracious time. Oh, nice. We're going to have spiral pasta, the fusilli with lamb chops. Oh, lamb chops are good. You don't get too many lamb chops in Korea, to be honest. What else are you cooking, Mum? Come and sit down and chat with us.
I want to bring miyoko.
I don't need seaweed soup with this, Mum.
No,
I had seaweed soup twice yesterday.
You don't want to?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Absolutely. You prefer the Kraft instant parmesan? Yeah, it's not bad at all, is it, Josh? But I like the fresh stuff. Maybe just because I think it's better because it's fresh, but it probably isn't.
I was lazy to cook today.
Why lazy to cook today? This is cooking more than enough. That's not lazy. Jarl is 9 years old. Oh.
Who?
Jarl. He's the nephew of one of our listeners. He was worried about his auntie, but his auntie was having fun listening to the show.
Oh.
Which is nice. Thank you, Jarl. Pasta with tteokbokki sauce? No, it is arrabbiata sauce, and it is delicious.
How about this chicken?
Chicken really good as well.
You need. Is it warm enough?
Yes, it's lovely. Lovely and warm. Kind of curry chicken. Terbak, says Christina as well. Any talk you want to have with Mama? Type up whatever you want to say. Any questions?
You see?
Any comments? Oh.
I don't like to waste time, your time. Me, no problem. I all the time for nothing to do. But today, talking, chatting, and I want to show you, kimbap.
So I told Mum, just have a chat, but Mummy's prepared kimbap. So
Yeah, so
we want to make a different video for that, but she's going to do it today as well.
Yeah, so we're talking, chatting. What should I be chatting?
But you've got to show it if you're going to do it.
No, if you don't want to.
No, people will love it. Now you've mentioned it, you've got to do it.
Alright, so just the rice. I want to put little bit seasoning, sesame oil. 오일 먹어. Sesame oil, sesame seed. Little bit salt. That's it.
In the rice for kimbap.
Yeah.
Hello, my doggy lives. Tropic LK wanted to know, do we ever argue? Because you're always so polite to each other.
Oh.
Yes, of course we do.
Of course we do.
To be this close, you have to argue.
Yeah, because Peter very stubborn. If he thinks he is right, then he keep on answer back to me.
I learned it from my mummy.
No. But most of the time he is right. That's why I just let him answer back. But sometimes get too much.
Raoul just asking how you're doing these days.
Yeah, someday everybody's same. Someday I'm wonderful, someday feel a bit weak. But no problem because what expect 70 years old woman.
Nearly 70.
Yeah, even young people, sometimes feel sick. So,
Just since her kidney stones, been feeling a bit up and down.
but still, I'm very strong. So everybody, I think many Oriental people know about this kimbap sushi, yeah?
Yeah, not different to sushi, right? Sushi usually raw fish, but kimbap usually not raw fish.
So, you see, I wish you can find the seaweed, like this kind of thing.
My doggy Liv says it looks like there's lots of sunshine. Must be a nice day. It's horrible dust today. My doggy lives over 500. It's all blowing in from the Gobi Desert, I think. Terrible. But anyway, it is bright.
This, rice I will put in.
So what was in the rice one more time? Sesame seed.
Sesame seed, sesame oil, little bit salt.
And that's it.
That's it.
Into the rice, and then the rice on this big sheet of seaweed, the kimbap seaweed. So it's not salted. Okay, it's just a plain seaweed.
So ingredient, you can use egg, spinach, boiled spinach. This egg is like omelette. Cut stripe and the carrot. Okay, same. You can
Shredded carrot.
Shredded carrot. Okay, if you don't have, of course you don't have this pickle.
Yellow radish. That's the best thing in kimbap though. So if you can get it, please do, because I love that crunch in the kimbap.
Yeah, but all the time you can very flexible. Kimbap is nice, colorful is very important. So yellow, green, this kind of color is make more pretty.
It works well when you cut it.
But again, if you don't have, sometimes because I want to show you this one, that's why I prepare this different vegetable. But sometimes I put just one egg, one spinach, that's it.
But for me, the yellow radish, if you have that, you can just have that and rice. It's amazing and crunchy. And that's kind of my kimbap. The drug kimbap is that yellow radish, maybe a bit of carrot, and then you dip it in soy sauce and gyoza, Korean style, like wasabi mustard. It's amazing.
You see, for me, I love spicy food, so I put here very spicy green chili instead of spinach.
Okay, Dengcho kimbap, I think it's called, when it's got the
so
gochu in it, the chili pepper. And then one of these is essential, which you might not have, right? If people don't have this, can they still make it?
Yeah, of course I will. Yeah, that's it. Finish it.
Make it look so simple.
You see, I will show you without that on, still easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So she's just putting the seaweed on the board with the rice on top. If you had the seaweed roller made out like bamboo, super easy. But if not, how do you do it?
Again, if you don't have seaweed, you can use just rice, sesame oil, sesame seed, salt. Then just do this. Children love this.
Rice balls, 주먹밥. Amanda Lee, 안녕하세요.
Hello. Yeah, I'm fancy to eat kimbap today.
You just spread out the rice nicely, evenly. Pretty much over the whole thing. Like this.
I should wear glove. I wash your hand really thoroughly.
Could you use a small towel to roll it, says Charles.
Towel?
Maybe a kitchen towel or something.
No.
No, Charles.
No. Maybe you can try, but I never try, so I can't recommend it. You see? As long as this seaweed is a nice one, not break.
And then sometimes you put the oil on the outside, right?
Yeah, I will do it.
Sesame oil.
Then more flavor.
More delicious.
That's it. This is my lunch.
And then you put on the sesame oil like this.
그런 massage.
And it looks nice and shiny, and then you just cut it into pieces. But you can eat it just like that, like a burrito roll, right?
That's right.
And you got to be very careful, very sharp. And then show one piece the inside. It looks so pretty. Can you just hold up that roll? Like that. Hold it up. Hold up this roll. Hold this one. Show inside. That's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? All the colours.
Oh, I wish I can give it to you or really yum.
Lilith said she really wants it. Send it to her.
Chitchat, try it.
The thing with kimbap is you need to eat it pretty fresh, right? If you put it in the fridge, it goes all funny. The rice gets a bit hard and stuff. 김밥 좋아요, says Amanda. 먹으러 가고 싶네요.
너무 맛있다.
먹으러 오세요. And then just like that. Oh. And if it's a bit plain,
와사비 갖고 와.
soy sauce and wasabi. No, I'm okay because I got so much pasta and chicken.
김밥 많이 먹어. 그쵸?
Is it usually all vegetables? Asks my doggy. In the shops, the kimbap restaurants,
They can put ham.
they usually put ham and then the seafood sticks.
I don't like that weird ham.
It is usually like cheap ham.
Yeah, cheap ham.
But you can find tonkas in them sometimes, which is pork cutlet or deep fried prawns as well.
김밥. Please buy this 김밥 for me.
And Cam said, is there specific rice to use?
Yes, sticky rice is better. So when I stay in England, I
Otherwise it falls out.
I couldn't find sticky rice, so you can buy like a pudding rice. Italian pudding rice is really good. Have kimbap.
As long as it's sticky, it's okay, right? And Tropical says, it looks like restaurant quality kimbap.
Yeah.
How many times a week do you make it?
Me?
Not usually every week, right?
Not for me, but for him, I can do every day.
Because you can just eat this as side dishes, right? With a bowl of rice. This is just when you're on the go or you want it to look pretty.
That tropical bowl, I wish you can come to Korea and wear.
The rice usually, Cam, it's just rice from the rice cooker. You can use a pot if you want, but you don't need to. And the rice isn't completely cold, it's still warm and it still works. Oh, yo, that's so nice. Reminds of his daddy and grandma eating together, granny cooking.
You see, actually, I've been sick this morning, but suddenly, oh no, Peter's coming and live stream we're gonna do. Then I don't know. Suddenly my energy back.
And then disappear again when the camera goes off. You're a true celebrity.
Yes, I think many things to do sometimes with the mind, you know.
Health is very psychological as well.
Yeah. So, oh, no. I can't lay down. I have to do something for people, and these all my favorite people. Come on, Doa. Put it back all together yourself.
Yeah, of course, Josh. Josh says you sound sometimes a little lonely, he can tell.
Me.
Of course, you know,
That's
husband, daddy died and she lives alone. And even if I visit more often than the other kids, of course, still so much time alone. And because of Corona, Mum usually has so many friends coming to see her. And Leg, when it was well, she would go here, there, everywhere all the time.
Oh, that's right. Who said that? Me.
Josh, who is your the American son.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's why sometimes really that is true. Loneliness make me sometimes sick as well. But what can you do? Peter do his best, so he can't do any more than this.
So the security guard here, he saw me driving in and said, "You come again? You really good son." And then he gave me a fist bump. He said, "Come often." He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he did like Daddy.
Lilith says, "I'm never making kimbap, but I'm quite good at making sushi." Yeah, like sushi roll is the same as this, just put in fish. But sushi, the different style, we don't usually make that at home. We usually just have maybe the raw fish by itself, sashimi, or hue, we call it in Korean. But Korean hue is very different to Japanese hue. And I will admit I prefer Japanese style because they like, what do you call it? They treat the fish before, whereas in Korea, it's alive. They kill it straight away and give it to you straight away with no like fermenting or anything like that.
Oh yeah, and please, everybody, I'm sure you know that when we sickly, you still have to eat. Otherwise, you cannot recover. Yeah, me nowadays little bit strange. Every morning, no energy, but I don't want to eat. Then just I have to lay down. If you don't want to eat, just we'll put it together, mixer, then just drink, then still walking. Anything just to
Just give you fuel.
yeah. Especially now the corona, so if no eat, no can again attack germ, then you can't do anything about.
Everybody's saying they hope Corona finishes. Josh saying, "I'd visit you every day if I was in Korea." Tropic Girl saying, "Let's hope we see the end of Corona and then Mummy can get back to her friends and social activities. And if I lived there, I'd come visit and cook for her."
Oh, thank you, darling. Yeah.
My doggy Liv says, "Oh, that was sweet."
Yeah, so sweet. Yeah, this make me really cheerful. Oh, well done, Peter. Oh, good boy.
Kimbap is lovely.
I think when you go, take some for your children.
Leon said, "Does Peter ever cook for you?"
No, not really. Because, but if he want to cook,
Mummy hates it if I cook for her. She's like, "No, that's my job." Like she feels bad for me.
no, if he want to cook, he is my son, so he does properly, really nicely.
Mummy gave me her recipes when I came to Korea to live alone, and so I do really good tteokbokki really well, and also pugokko, which is is it pugokko? Pugokko is the dried kind of fish, cod, and then you put it in a soup with cracked egg in it. It's delicious, great for hangovers as well.
So simple as well. You see, Peter's daughter Ellie, she really take after Peter 100% personality and house looking. Everything.
She slaps me in the face all the time.
But
that doesn't take after me.
She love cooking. Yeah, I ask her, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I expect he become Miss World or something like that, but he's a chef.
She loves cooking. She wants to cook pancakes every morning. And then last night they did a little restaurant in the house. They made a menu and she gave me Oreo cereal with milk and a cup of water. It was delicious. I actually really like Oreo cereal. I wonder if you have it in your country. I think it was originally from Korea, even though Oreos are American. It's really good. And Josh says he does a cheese Philly sandwich, which is cheese and thin steak. Oh, a sushi roll. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, here in Korea also they have the gogi chobap, which is like a bit of beef and they flame torch it. Yeah. Oh, but you put Parmesan cheese on top and Japanese mayonnaise. Wow.
Oh,
Sounds. What's Japanese mayonnaise? I wonder.
Sounds really delicious.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely do a live stream with Ellie and Gio one time, cooking or something with Granny. That would be good.
Ellie, yeah, Gio lovely grandson because he is host on so really special to me as well. But Ellie love cooking.
The Oreo cereal is in Singapore but very expensive. It's quite expensive here. Cereal in general in England is like what, £2-3?
Yeah.
But here it's like maybe £5. It's a lot of money.
I know. That's why one thing I really, when I get better, I love to go back England, bring so many yummy things.
Kewpie Japanese mayonnaise. Never heard of that. You don't know Japanese mayonnaise? Huh?
I contact with a huge Japanese friend, so I can ask her.
Because she taught so many people cooking in London. One of them was like her daughter.
Yeah, she become like my daughter. So she looks like me as well, Madoka. But this really horrible Corona make everybody.
This cheers them all up. This gets rid of Corona.
Yeah, so you can use here. You don't have this ingredient, then like what Joshua said, you can put cheese, ham.
And then if no seaweed, you just have it in the bowl. In the bowl.
Just to make a bowl. Yeah, that's really yum and simple.
And that's a great thing. Oh, Jarl says he wants to be a singing chef when he grows up. He's 9 years old. Singing, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, that's really fantastic. If I'm young, I can join with you.
Singing together, maybe.
I can dancing and singing, but I cannot dancing anymore.
No, not with the two steel things in your leg. We wouldn't advise
Yeah,
that.
like a Transformers.
Robot dancing.
Oh, yeah.
There is robot dancing. Yes, if you want to see this more. Giles says, yeah, singing harmony. Yeah, my mum loves watching those trot shows. Who was your favourite guy? You don't know his name.
장민호.
Kangmino is her favourite. And then the kids started to really enjoy it as well.
Yeah, I like 예, 조각남이 뭐지? 사람들이 너한테 조각남이라고 그랬잖아.
Like people who look like sculptures.
Yeah,
Apparently people used to say, well, they did used to say to me, you look like a sculpture. Like to mean you've got really distinct features. That's mummy's style, apparently. My dad, I look so much like my dad in many ways, and so much like my mum, but, you know, straight nose, eyebrows, sculpture, some kind of statue. Statue of Mr. Bean, maybe.
No. If you take after my eyebrow, really not nice, but take after daddy's.
I cut these a lot and I pluck them a lot. They grow so much. It's amazing. My dad's used to come up to like here.
Yes, I used to cut with the scissors.
Yeah, like, get off me. Just says that guy that you like, he was from the special forces, maybe like Haegun or something. Or Haebyongdae.
Who?
singer,
Oh, yeah.
and then he was on some programs that Josh saw as well.
What's his name? Yeah, you know, all that church singer, first time wasn't that handsome, but I don't know what's happened. They did cosmetic surgery or makeup or different hairstyles. Everybody now looks very handsome. Yeah.
That's what becoming a celebrity does to you, yeah. And then Christina said, what are some of your favorite dishes in Korea that have mayonnaise in it? Mayonnaise is not traditionally Korean, but the one that I like is just tuna kimbap. So like that, but you put in tuna, and then you dip it in mayonnaise, or the tuna you just mix mayonnaise in with the tuna. That's my favorite. Can you think of any mayonnaise dishes? Not really, right? You sometimes dip mayonnaise, you put mayonnaise, soy sauce, and a bit of gochu, you know, the chili pepper, you chop it up into a sauce, and then you dip dried squid in it, or dried fish. That's really good. But I don't think there's many dishes in Korea you put mayonnaise in, right?
No.
It's not traditionally a thing.
Peter, take some for your children. I make
Kimbap. I don't know if they'll eat it, to be honest. I mean, yeah, you can. I can eat it anyway. Yeah. Gia likes kimbap. That's true. Ellie's so fussy. She's not a kimbap eater. She's literally just kimbap. So rice and seaweed in the salty version, and they eat that.
I can make it for her.
No, don't make like that. We can do that at home, obviously. Don't. And she doesn't like that rice. Picky kiddos, not compared to me, Josh. I used to be the pickiest of them all. I would eat nothing in terms of vegetables and fruits apart from apples. I would suck oranges, but not eat them. Seaweed, potatoes, and sweet corn. That was it. Like those 5 things, fruits and vegetables.
No, even when you grow up, you had that. When he was little, until he met a girlfriend, make him little bit change.
Introduce me to other foods. Tell me I had to eat them.
Yeah, she was nearly vegetarian.
Giles says, how many pretty like my grandma?
Oh, thank you. 아유, 이뻐라. Thank you.
Josh says you don't eat fruits without salt sprinkled on it. What? Are you joking? Salt on fruit does not sound wonderful. To be honest, you know, I'm sure many of our Southeast Asian listeners will agree. I think Western people are more fussy, especially Brits and maybe Americans, in terms of like the veggies and stuff they eat. Because if you look at the side dishes here in Korea, there's so many vegetables, and so many kids eat that. They eat the fish, the little mochis and everything. You don't really get to be fussy, which I think is a wonderful thing as well.
You see, when he was young, we go McDonald's.
Plain burgers.
Yeah, plain burger.
That's not a thing in Korea. Nobody asked for plain burgers, so when we came here, they didn't understand.
Yeah. England, we can, but here, what are you talking about? Stupid. So I couldn't ask her. Yeah.
Did you find your photos when you were young, Tropic Girl asked? You promised to show them one time.
Peter?
No, you.
Me? Sorry, you see, that's the problem. Getting old, forget everything.
We will find them for you.
Yeah,
She's definitely got them. Oh, salt on fruit is a Southeast Asian thing, apparently.
Yeah?
Salt on watermelon. It's meant to be good. Really?
Because
And tropical as well. Oh, I didn't know that. Apples, oranges. Oh my goodness.
Maybe they are hot, so
Keep the
need
fruit
the salt.
fresh. Maybe. I wonder. Josh says it's American, not a Southeast Asian thing. I'm sure it's a from all over the world thing. And salted chocolate as well. That's delicious, isn't it? Sea salt and chocolate.
Peter loves chocolate. He crazy with chocolate.
I am a bit of a chocoholic. Like, I love so many. I love about the UK the most, and I'm missing it this weekend, is Easter eggs. This weekend is Easter.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Easter eggs. They're hollow big eggs for any of our listeners who don't know.
So many.
And there's like a whole aisle of them. You can get the luxury ones now, which cost like £20 or something for an egg. And then there's the regular Cadbury's ones, and they had the stuff inside as well, the treat inside, and it's so good.
But here, no exists.
No, I'm still gonna try and do like an Easter hunt for my kids with maybe some toys and eggs.
Yeah?
Oh. Oh, apparently yes. The fruit doesn't turn brown if you put salt on it.
Oh.
But you know, it's really interesting. Korean apples don't go brown quickly when you cut them. But in England, the apples go brown so quickly.
Yeah?
It's really interesting. I love the fruit here. It's
But-
expensive, but nice.
This boy very sensitive. Even he can eat apple skin allergy.
I only developed that allergy maybe 2-3 years ago. Until then, I could eat it, but now
see,
I've
that's
got.
why
And my
you-
son, yeah, he's got it as well.
So you have to go back to England because since he come here, health,
Asthma.
no good.
And yeah, more allergies. The allergies to skin, I don't think is career related, and the asthma as well. I don't really think, but the air quality definitely doesn't help. Wow. Yeah, I heard that, Josh, that Kinder eggs were banned in the US because you kind of tempting kids to buy chocolate for the toys, but and they could eat it. You got Happy Meals there. We got Happy Meals here as well. There's amazing toys at the moment, just FYI in Korea. I'm sure they've been in the US already. The board games are out. So we got Connect 4, Battleship, Operation, and another one in this small kind of package. It's so good. Apparently, yeah, if you have like sour kind of tart orange, put on salt and it makes it really sweet. I'm gonna have to try that. Wow.
So what time the tropical girl place?
I think you said Tropico. It must be about 11 p.m. there now.
Yeah? Oh.
For Tropic Girl. For our American listeners, it's what? What time is it where you guys are? It must be from then to a bit earlier, depending if you're on the West Coast.
So what are you doing this day?
Everybody out there?
Yeah. You can't go out.
Cam's busier working. It's nearly 9 where he is. Doggy Lives says it's nearly midnight where he is. My Doggy Lives is a listener who came to us through Korean Only, one of her fans. Speaking of which, we should be, me and Korean Only, starting our KBS language show again soon, hopefully. It's in the pipeline, fingers crossed. Malaysia is 11:50.
Oh. So everybody need to go to sleep.
No, 11:50 a.m.
Ah.
Raul in Argentina, you're the latest, aren't you? It's nearly 1 a.m.
Come on. You need
Go to bed.
You need a beauty sleep.
Raul doesn't need any beauty sleep. He's very beautiful.
Yeah. Ah. Like me.
Just like you.
Just just I wish no corona, no.
You know, I spoke to my British friends last night again. Andrew and Andrew, they both had their first vaccine shot already. Because Andrew's got some medical issue I didn't know.
What he got?
Colitis, you know, that digestion problem. So because of that, he got his vaccine early.
Oh.
And then Shandy in UAE, they just got it early because there's not that many people there. Yeah, My Doggy Lives. We'd love Seen What I See, but we got cut from season 2. They are going to do another season,
see?
I've heard.
Not very. Not
Oh my goodness. Just waving a knife in my face. Tropic Girl K says Peter takes up so much of our lives. 2 hours broadcast and then the live stream as well. Yeah, it's nearly 3 hours. I'm sorry, we've taken up too much of your day. But Mummy Bimp wasn't on Daily K, so.
Come on, then everybody let them sleep.
Yeah, I want to do more streams, try it out on Insta as well. And yeah, on YouTube, I love having you guys on board. But I don't know about the Korean subscribers, because the majority are Korean, but I guess because we just speak a load of English, they maybe get put off. Or the fact that it's in the middle of the day and people are at work.
Yeah, don't. You know, I wish we have don't go away our YouTube follow, yeah?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Please don't go away.
If you go away, then my life will be so misery.
Thanks. Weekend stream. No, I still want you guys to join everybody as well. You want to try it on Instagram and stuff.
Takeaway.
Takeaway service from Mama Mint's. Kimbap time.
Yeah.
Josh and Giles say, yeah, they know about that knife sharpening. Apparently you can do that on a car window,
Yeah?
Josh said. Josh has got all kinds of tips. Josh is really into fishing. Josh, is it okay to ask this here? Do you, like, work, Josh? Like, a job outside the home kind of thing, or work from home, or just a man of leisure? I wonder. I'm always curious about that. Oh. Josh got kicked out of a Korean fishing live stream for speaking English. Did you hear the poem that Tropic Girl wrote for me with Darcy? I don't think you did. I'm going to have to print that off and bring it in, actually. You're right.
I don't know. I asked Peter because his children, they speak English, but they don't really like to speak English, so I asked him to let's go back to England, but he don't know. Especially England, medical is free, so I really have to go back. Here,
Free, but slow. And not expensive here, but if you don't have insurance, that's the thing. Mum's got normal health insurance, and if you're not that sick, that's really reasonable. But if you get a big disease, cancer or something like that, it costs tens of thousands of dollars. Like my dad got treated here when he was diagnosed, just on a visit. I can't remember how much it cost. You think like E-Dog or something? I don't know exactly, but it was definitely tens of thousands of dollars.
Over 100,000 pounds.
But we didn't have to pay because he had travel insurance. It was
But I
just
don't
a
have
lucky
insurance,
coincidence.
so if I'm sick, then I have to go back. No treatment here.
Josh is a full-time caregiver for his father, and he has some property in the Philippines. I hope your father gets better. You said he's got some bad side effects from the vaccine.
Oh no!
I really hope he gets better soon.
Oh, that's why I'm scared to do that.
Yeah, but we're telling everyone, and it's really true, it's better to get it than not get it, okay? Everybody out there. Tropico saying, oh, you must miss the NHS. Yeah, the NHS is something we're so proud of as Brits. Even if it's slow and it's old, it's free for everybody.
Everything. Here,
and lots of benefits as well.
You don't know how expensive. Yeah, when
And Mum thinks it's expensive, but compared to America, it's super cheap here. And everything's new and quick. But Mum, you know, she's
when I had this
Britain.
leg operation, about US dollar, how much was it?
About 2,000, wasn't it? 3,000?
More.
Something like that.
Because here, some in England, nurse can look after me, but here I have to. Somebody have to come look after me.
Yeah, that's the thing. In Korean hospitals, you need a boarder, which is someone who has to be with you 24/7 at the hospital. It's a bit. That's one thing I don't like. You can pay for that, but not the hospital. They won't do it. They'll give you a number, and you have to get a caregiver from like outside. It's weird. In the UK, obviously, the nurse takes care of you. Don't need anyone in the hospital. So I was there, and then we employed a caregiver. Yeah, it's like at least $100 plus a day.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is one thing that's a bit odd, because the nurses in England, they do everything. You know, oh my goodness, back-breaking work, like lifting you out of bed, washing you and stuff. Nurses here, that's not their job. Their job is maybe check your blood pressure, give you an injection. It's a very different role.
England is a beautiful country, you know, really.
Yeah. Lilith is in Hong Kong, says I miss the NHS back home. Hong Kong, I have to pay for my doctor appointment, so I try not to go unless I'm really worried.
Yeah, that's right. Even in Korea, doctor, not all, but my doctor, they don't want to listen my story. I don't talk long explanation.
If you go to the doctor here, you get about 3 minutes to see the specialist, like literally, and then you're out.
Yeah.
And so in England, when my dad had cancer and we went back, that was amazing. They spent like half an hour with him, touching him, like checking physically, which they didn't do once here. It was very quick and technology amazing. Get your hangam, your like, what's it called, chemotherapy really quickly here. But the time you get with your specialist doctor is so short because it's basically a business, isn't it? The hospital. So they see people in like 3-4 minute things. They tell you, you ask a question, you leave. That's it. Yeah.
And when I came in Korea, I have the explanation my sickness, 15 years treatment, medicine, that kind of thing. I want to explain. Then they say, I don't want to know England story like that. So
they're a bit dismissive. Some good British English there. Bugger off. Yeah, everyone's really interested. Hey, Siska, you're late. Sorry you didn't know about this.
Hello. I wish I can give you this one, Siska.
Where were you? Did you not see my message that I was going to do this? I did it. I posted it very early on Daily K. Sorry. I need to preview that we're doing live streams as well to more people. But it's lovely to have you on board.
Yeah.
And I do notice you, Siska. No, we always chat, and I always mention you on Daily K and everything. You're obviously the longest devoted listener ever had. Thank you. I'm a bit full. Mummy trying to fatten me up with one last kimbap.
Come on. And this is for Siska.
Raul's saying in Argentina, yeah, you can die if you go to public hospital. In the UK, it's so long that sometimes people do die waiting, but you know they try their best. That's the amazing thing. If it's urgent,
urgent, then they do, very quickly. Yeah, if you have a blood test, something like that, if something wrong, then straight to call. But here, money.
And music is here. Guten Tag, speaking in German. Sehr lange Livestream machen Sie, making a very long live stream. Yes, it has been nearly an hour.
Yes, don't do it. People gonna.
Yeah, no, but live stream is mainly for people watching now. Like, not too many people watch this. Don't worry.
But I hope people not fed up and what's this boring conversation?
No, many people just say they like just listening and being together.
Me too. Thank you.
Yeah, to be honest, Tropico, I didn't give the chocolates to Mummy on White Day, and I just gave her a few of the little chocolate bars. She wasn't that impressed. I should have got her something nicer.
No, that's alright. Just I need your love.
Here you go. My love.
Don't tell me off in front of your wife. That's make me most angry time.
And that's a good time to say goodbye now.
You see?
Love you guys. Yeah, this is my mum's channel, Josh. It's just she can't do this by herself. Josh says you need your own channel so you can just talk and stuff whenever you want.
Yeah.
You can do it. I will teach her, but she's not great with technology.
Thick head, pea brain.
I think the channel might explode or something. I will tell her, because she's got it on her phone, but she doesn't do it. Yeah, do it. I'm sure they'd love it. But she's not good at looking at the little chat whizzing by as well. That's the problem.
I know, and I start really, my eye, one side, I can't really see properly. So
Like, in one of my mum's eyes, because of Behçet's and glaucoma, it's just a cloud. Like, literally can only see a bit of a shadow.
yeah, one is perfect, but one getting really bad. I don't know anything here. But still pretending I see everything.
She does with the other eye, yeah.
Oh.
thank you, my dog lives. Thank you, everyone, for your lovely comments.
Thank
And yeah,
you.
I will get Mum onto this, you know, and she can look on the stream at the
Right.
chats and
I
stuff.
will study hard.
Josh, cheeky, but I like the idea. See you all later.
I love you so much.
Mwah.
Yeah, I like this side, not this one.
It's too
I
small.
like too small and
Stingy.
if very dangerous. If do wrong thing, then like swear. So no. I like this.
No.
Love you.
Oh, and we'll get that recipe book on the way, guys. Thank you for the offer, Kate. Bye-bye.
Ah, that's nice.